You guys know losing is part of the journey, right? Losing is part of the journey. It's even part of the strategy. You need to lose to, one, be able to learn, and two, it's just part of the strategy. No strategy is 100% success rate. Almost nothing in life really is. Losing, you have to lose. That was such a tough thing for me to understand, is that I have to lose. Like, that's part of it. Even now, I mean, I'm not like 100% consistent in my trading, but it was still a hard thing for me to wrap my head around, even when I'm in like this break-even stage, or even before that. You kind of come into like the markets or trading or whatever, and you think that everything happens for a reason and that you should know why everything happens. That was like a big thing for me. Not understanding like why something happened in the market. Why didn't it take out this draw? Why did it leave it by like maybe a few points and then just like do whatever? It didn't make sense to me. The biggest thing that I cannot stress enough is realizing that some shit in the market just happens and you can't make sense of it, and that's okay. You don't need to make sense of it. Everyone thinks that you need to make sense of it. You don't, because some things just don't. They just don't. If I go on Reddit and I look at a trading subreddit or a Discord page or anything trading related, and I see people talking who aren't, profitable, they're asking, well, why didn't this happen? Why did this happen? Sometimes there are good explanations, I would say more times than not, but sometimes there just aren't. You just don't know why it didn't do that, but it just didn't. But the point is if you follow your setup and you like your strategy and your strategy works and you follow it, whatever happens, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it didn't take out the high by 2 points and then it flooded the lows or some bullshit like that. Sometimes random shit just happens. But the thing is, the point of this video is to kind of make you aware that that's okay. You're supposed to lose. That's part of the strategy. It's part of a winning model, actually. That's another point that when I heard that for the first time, maybe it didn't make so much sense to me, but as I kind of thought on it more and more and told it to myself, losing is part of a winning model. It just kind of opened things up a little bit more for me in terms of maybe I don't need to learn so much more stuff. Maybe everything doesn't need to make sense to me, in specific areas. All I need to know are the things that make me profitable, all my confluences, my daily bias, everything that makes you profitable. But I don't need to know everything about the market. I don't need to know everything. What I do need to know is that losing is part of this strategy. It's part of being profitable. That was a big thing for me. I would get so frustrated when I lost trades. And granted, I lost a lot more than I was even winning, so that makes sense. But if you look at these profitable traders who are winning 75 to 80% of the time, and when they take losses, they are totally unfazed about it. And yeah, it might be for a different reason. It might be because they just got paid out 20 bands yesterday, so a loss today for 2 or 3 bands is okay. I hear that, but at the same time, you shouldn't even be factoring in the money or the profit that you're getting anyways. You need to completely disregard that. That's hard, but you will learn you need to completely disregard that money. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You need to realize that, I only need 5 winning days to get this payout. I only need 5 winning days of $200 to make a payout on Top Step or Apex or wherever you trade. Well, theoretically, if I trade perfect, which I know won't happen, it should take a week. Okay, I'll just give myself 2 weeks, 3 weeks top. No. Give yourself 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months for one payout. Yes. That is so much more likely for your first or second payout. That's so much more likely. I gave myself a time, I wouldn't say restraint, but idea in my head that I would only give myself you know, it would take me 2, 3, 4 weeks to get a payout because I only need 5 days. Like my strategy works, my psychology is pretty down pat, whatever. And a month, 2 months later, I still don't have a payout. And that's okay, because losing is part of the strategy. Having patience is part of the strategy. All of that is baked into it. So you need to stop giving yourself like these hard deadlines, these hard cutoffs, because they just will never work. You just need to realize, you kind of need to come into it like, I have all the time in the world. One, I really do have the rest of my life to make this work. And two, what's the difference between getting a payout this month or next month? I should still be working. I'm still working. I'm still going to get that paycheck. I'm still going to be okay. All of that should still be okay. So that's kind of how you need to go into it. Once you figure all of that out, your patience will come with it. And it'll make your trading so much nicer and cleaner. Anyways, just wanted a quick chat about that. See you guys.